Hi, loves. Medium Mikala back with the Christ Phoenix Writing Academy family on this May 3rd, 2024. For this official video for today, loves. And if you've not seen our interview that we did with our sister, Kimberly Palm from Spiritual Girl Journeys, talking about the Ascension Diet, please feel free and go back and do that, loves. Because it is now published on our official YouTube channel, Christ Phoenix Writing Academy. And if you want to donate or book sessions with the Academy, you can do so with the links provided in the YouTube channel official description. This time, loves, we're back with the Q&A with Yeshua and myself, Medium Mikala. So this time, loves, it's going to be like it was last time. I will answer some questions that some of you have asked myself, Mikala, and then Yeshua will give you his answer when he has been asked a question after we do the grounding and such. Okay, love, so here we go. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. We love you all. First, I call upon Father, Mother, God, loving source of all, to abide with me, your daughter Mikala, and all your divine offspring, sons and daughters, equally, and within your light, love, peace, oneness, truth, strength, and divine protection and support, within and around the mind, body, and spirit, shielding all from dark demonic infiltration or entities, as we do not consent, do not consent, do not consent. Any and all darkness, Father, Mother, must be dealt with by you, times 100. In the name of Yeshua the Christ, it is done. Next, I ask for Archangel Michael or Christ Michael to place a multi-layer, multi-dimensional shield of peace, light, love, oneness, strength, and protection within and around the mind, body, and spirit, only allowing for love and light to step forward within the purest intention of light and love be given. Next, I ask for Sananda, Yeshua the Christ, to abide with me, your beloved Mikala, within and around the mind, body, and spirit, within the purest intention of light and love, and truth, and oneness, and divine protection be given at this time. And so it is. Okay, love, so the first question was directed at me, Medium Mikala. And that is, Mikala, why do you sound so tired sometimes when you channel? And this is simply because of one of two reasons. Because when I step out of the body and turn over the body to Yeshua, my soul being is in his arms. And I am fully relaxed and fully letting him take over everything. And therefore, when the voice sounds really tired and really relaxed, that is another reason why. Because the body is so relaxed, the body is kind of leaning and kind of just letting everything go. If that makes sense. And another reason is because most of the time I am in a state of consciousness that is peaceful and relaxing for the mind, body, and spirit. So when Yeshua was doing his thing, it sounds really hypnotic kind of effects to allow brothers and sisters to feel in to the light and love energy, as I am a clear, open channel for Sananda Yeshua, letting go of my biases and ego, so that only light and love can be given, and my thoughts, feelings, and emotions don't come into play. If that makes sense, loves. And the other reason why it seems like I'm tired is being done strategically. So you have to pay attention to the message given. If that makes sense, loves. It's not that I'm actually tired within the body. The body is not tired. Because what happens when I am channeling Yeshua or anyone else of this family of love and light, whether it be the real Saint Germain or Yeshua or Mother Miriam or anyone else, it strengthens me. It is energetic. It is peace. It is light. It is love. It doesn't exhaust me. Like some channels say, it exhausts them to channel. But for me, it does the complete opposite. It makes me want to run a marathon. To be honest with you. On the go, on the go, on the go. And when I'm channeling, I have just come out of my meditative state when I start channeling. So this is why it also may seem like the voice is tired. Because the body's so relaxed and so at peace that it comes across in the voice. If that makes sense, loves. So I hope, loves, that answered your question, because when I am channeling, it does the complete opposite of what it would do to others. Some brothers and sisters say that it exhausts them because it takes too much energy and effort out of them. But me, it does the complete opposite. It energizes me and gives me strength and gives me healing in the process for the mind, body, and spirit. And it's easy for me. If that makes sense, loves. So the next thing we're going to talk about is something that Yeshua wanted to talk about himself. And that is why he didn't mention certain things in the video that we did with our sister Kimberly last night directly. And those certain things are certain details about the Last Supper as it has become known. Being that your biblical text has stated that Yeshua said, "Do this in remembrance of me, for this is my body and this is my blood," kind of thing. And for those of us that were there in physical form and or in a light body form, we know what he said and did, and nothing like that ever happened. That is not what Yeshua said or did. As he said in the video, he never tells anyone what to do or how to perceive or how to feel or think. So now I will turn the body over to Yeshua and let him further explain this, and I will be back for another round of questioning after he's finished. So again, love, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Here we go. And remember, we love you always. Indeed, greetings unto you, beloved and holy children of light divine, children of the one source, infinite creator, that which all is. I am indeed your beloved brother and friend and equal, the one you know simply as Yeshua the Christ, and I come not for myself, but indeed for you, once again, precious friends. For all is but one. I have come forth through this, our beloved Mikala, to speak unto you about the truth of what has been known as the Last Supper, that which we elaborated a little bit on in your time and space as of yesterday with our beloved Kimberly. This is what we wish to, should we say, continue teaching, dear one, for this question that we have been asked, to speak a little more in depth, if you will, about the Last Supper and what was meant by "do this in remembrance of me, for this is my blood and this is my body." For one, Yeshua never said those things, dear one. They were concepts of the man of mind, dear one. They were the concepts of the egoic consciousness. They were written in there by man for mind control. One, Yeshua thinks it is disgusting to eat the flesh and drink the blood of someone. This is a satanic ritual, dear one. This is a dark ritual that your societal structure has been programmed to perceive that one Yeshua said and did. Yes, in truth, dear ones, it is for greed and power and manipulation. But indeed, dear ones, one Yeshua never said, "Eat my flesh and drink my blood." That is the most horrific, horrendous, disgusting approach. What one Yeshua did instead, one Yeshua broke the bread into pieces. While sitting there with my disciples and apostles, which were more than 12, by the way, sitting there with them in what is known as the upper room, one Yeshua was speaking to them, all the while making fun of the Roman authorities and the Sanhedrins that were going to arrest one Yeshua the following day by breaking the bread and pouring the wine over the bread and saying, "This is what they're going to do to me." In the sense that the physical body would be done this way. This was not done in a gruesome manner, but in a funny, should we say, ha-ha manner, dear ones. This, in truth, was not meant to be disgusting or downgrading, but this was indeed a, should we say, way to break up the seriousness of the events that were coming. Because indeed, precious friends, we all knew what was coming. We all had emotions, as any human embodiment would have. This was our time to rally around each other and speak the truth, speak the light, and speak the love that which all is. For me, one Yeshua, to simply remind my beloveds to hold that love in their heart and know well that I am with them always. For indeed I did place my hand upon their chest and say, "Fear not, for I am indeed with you always." This is what the Last Supper is about, dear one. Communication and holy connection and communion with your fellow men, beloved brothers and sisters of love and light. It was a symbol, dear ones, of the oneness that all is perfect divine creation, that all is unity. Does that make sense for you? It is indeed that simple, precious friends. That is what one Yeshua indeed said and did. But your societal structures have caused you to believe in the sacrificing or drinking the blood of Christ or eating the flesh that is represented by the bread. This is not what one Yeshua wanted, dear one. This is of dark demonic infiltration entities. This is not of one Yeshua that had declared this, dear one, but of your man's consciousness, dear one. To keep man's perceptions of darkness under control, so that the darkness should reign again. But indeed, dear ones, the darkness is losing, and the love and light is indeed winning, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? It is not about sacrificing anything, for in truth, there is no sacrifice where love abides. Only love is real. Everything else is a man's conception within their mind and their free will of choice and discernment. Does this make sense for you, dear ones? It is indeed that simple. One, Yeshua did not say, "Eat my flesh and drink my blood." That is disgusting. That is downgrading. That is of dark demonic infiltration of entities. That is a satanic ritual, dear ones. This is something that one Yeshua never spoke on to you about. Does this make sense for you, beloveds? One need only to use one's own discernment when reading your scriptures. And as this our beloved would say, take what resonates and leave the rest. For the only thing that's going to resonate within your beingness is the truth of light and love, that what you are, as indeed I am. Does that make sense for you? We will now turn it back over to our beloved Mikala to speak about more questions that have indeed come in for both of us at this time. And so it is. Hi, loves, I'm back. So whatever Yeshua says, what he said to you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But another question that came in for me, meaning Mikala, was, Mikala, does Yeshua really look like that? Like he does in the pictures? And the answer is yes and no. Yes, he does look like this picture that was painted by Akion Kumeric, with some slight differences. Being that he is in a white robe. He does have dark auburn hair and a beard and a long Greek nose, but his eye color is not green. His eye color is actually hazel. And his facial complexion is only dark because of his tan. He's not usually that tan unless he would go out in the sun and get really tan. But his eye color is really the only difference in this picture, because if you zoom in, which we will do, you will see that his eye color is green in this picture. But his actual eye color is hazel. If that makes sense, loves. And another question you could be asking is, does everyone appear in white to you? Yes, everyone is in white. Everyone in this family is in white. Mother Mary's in white. Yeshua's in white. Miriam of Magdala's in white. We're all in white in this family, because we've all graduated the Essene community. I am an Essene, and so are they. I'm still an Essene, just like my sister Kimberly Palm and others in this family are. We're still Essenes. And we do not tell you what to do or what to feel or how to eat. Because as Yeshua himself has said, go within, go within, go within. If that makes sense, loves. So the next question is, Mikala, how is it that we know if we're channeling Yeshua? There's a lot of brothers and sisters out there that are claiming to channel Yeshua, but they are not. First of all, Yeshua never said, I am Jesus. He has always said, I am Yeshua ben Yosef, which means Yeshua the son of Yosef. So that indeed is a big red flag for all of you that are wanting to channel Yeshua. And you have to ground yourself and protect yourself from any energies or entities before you start channeling. And set your intentions to only connect with the real Sananda Yeshua. Sananda is his galactic name. Yeshua, the Christ, is his name. Although the Christ is a title given to him, that is not his last name. It is similar to having a position in office, like the president or secretary. That is not their name, but they have a title. If that makes sense, loves. And another question that others have been asking me is, Mikala, when you have a one-on-one conversation with Yeshua, is it different than channeling? And yes, it is different, because channeling, he takes over the mind, body, everything. But a one-on-one conversation, he's just speaking to me directly without having to do that. As if he were sitting or standing in front of me, having a communication with any of the rest of you. If that makes sense, loves. Channeling is when he takes over the mind, body, and consciousness of me as I leave the body and he steps in. One-on-one conversation is where he's just talking to me like a normal conversation. If that makes sense, loves. So yes, indeed it is different. So we hope, loves, this answers your questions for today, for the week of the beginning of May 3rd, 2024. And of course, thank you to our new subscribers. Only share us with open-minded and open-hearted brothers and sisters, please. Any and all negative comments will be deleted and blocked, because we are only love and light here. And that is it. We cannot tell you what to do or how to perceive. And if we refer you to our sister Katrina Whitney from Red Mountain Shaman, or our sister Kimberly Palm from Spiritual Growth Journeys, there's a reason for that. So please keep an open mind and heart, and only take what resonates and leave the rest. And remember, we love you all.